Remember, we have a lot to be proud of in our great nation, from language and history to science and education. But what puts great in Britain for me is folk that live here, like me and thee. A tiny island nation stuck in the North Atlantic, we punch above our weight as though we were gigantic. And the reason we have been at the top for some time is them that have served the country and made sacrifice. Your soldiers and sailors and airmen and all, millions over the years, have answered the call. They say goodbye to fathers and mothers and serve alongside new sisters and brothers. They shave your head and send thee to sea and give thee a rifle and dress you up like a tree. That has been the way for many a generation. I'd love to say why it's not but my imagination. But for many it is not, it is real as can be, for them that has fought for us to be free. I'm lucky to have known many a great man that served in Falklands, Iraq and Afghan. I've always been proud to have them as mates, knowing what they have given that cannot be replaced. And I'm not just talking about them with us today. There are many that have fought that we have lost along the way. We have this time at the start of November that we set aside every year for us to remember. Them that has fought for country and wide and laid down their lives so that we can live ours. Too many have given that great sacrifice, too many have paid the ultimate price. But for many of them that still remain, will gather in London for Remembrance Parade. As tales are shared, there is laughter and tears, and crowds turn out to remember every year. I get a lump in my throat, a feeling of awe, watching great generations that fought in world wars. Seeing blokes in their 90s that can barely walk, but on Remembrance Sunday, they will get up and march. Chins high and proud, and chest puffed out, with a roll full of medals, dressed immaculately smart. The whole nation drops silent as the last post rings true. We remember the fallen and give thanks through and through. Aussies and Kiwis and Yanks and Fijians, Canadians and Gurkhas, lads from Caribbean, Indians and Africans, the list goes on. All have given their lives, no matter where they're from. We wear a poppy and wear it with pride, a symbol of remembrance from them that has died. When parade is done and dusted and wreaths are laid, and all for myself, the memories don't fade. I'm forever grateful for brave men and women that have chose to save others instead of themselves. To them that we have lost, I'm forever in debt, and I promise you something I will never forget. So I take off my cap and I say to myself that going down in the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.